Hello and welcome to How to Play Baccarat. This video will give you the general concepts for Baccarat, followed by some example hands. The object of Baccarat is to correctly bet on which hand will win. Two hands are dealt each round, a player hand and a banker hand. Each hand starts with two cards and has a possibility of adding a third card. The winner is the hand that is closer to a total of 9. When adding the cards of a hand together, there is one rule. The total never goes over 9. Instead, the first digit of a total over 9 is dropped. For example, the player hand of 7 of diamonds and 6 of spades equals 13. The first digit is dropped, giving the player hand a value of 3. The face cards in tens are worth 10, and therefore can be viewed as 0, since the first digit is dropped. The banker hand has a jack of hearts and a 5 of spades. 10 plus 5 is 15. The first digit is dropped to give this hand a value of 5. If there are two face cards in a hand, the value of the hand is 0. An ace has a value of 1. There are strict rules that determine if a hand gets a third card or not. These rules are always the same, which eliminates any decision-making involved during a hand in Baccarat. To help you learn these rules, I have created a Baccarat quick guide to help you learn as you play. After the hands are dealt, if either hand has a value of 9 or 8, that hand wins the round. In the case that both hands have a 9 or 8, the hand with the 9 wins, or it is a tie if the hands are equal. If neither hand has the value of 9 or 8, the player's hand is looked at first. If the player's hand has a value of 7 or 6, the hand stands, meaning a third card is not drawn. If the player's hand has a value of 0 to 5, the hand is hit, meaning it gets a third card. Once the player's hand is complete, the banker's hand is looked at in two ways. One way if the player's hand did not take a third card, and another way if the player's hand hit for a third card. If the player's hand did not take a third card, the banker will stand with a 7 or 6, and will hit for a third card with a 0 to 5. If the player's hand hit for a third card, the banker will follow the following rules. If the banker's hand has a value of 7, the hand will stand. If the banker's hand has a value of 0 to 2, the hand is hit with a third card. If the banker's hand is 3 to 6, the banker will hit or stand based on the value of the third card given to the player's hand. This table shows you when to stand for the banker, and this information is part of the Baccarat quick guide. Let's go through 3 example hands. Before the hands are dealt, each bettor in the game will place a bet. The bettor can bet that the banker's hand will win or that the player's hand will win. There is also an option to bet that the hands will be tied. Here, bettor 1 has bet on the banker's hand to win, bettor 2 has bet on the player hand to win, and bettor 3 has bet on the player hand to win. 2 cards are then dealt to each hand, with the first and third card going to the player and the second and fourth card going to the banker. Here the player has 6 and the banker has 2. With a 6, the player will stand. With a 2, the banker will hit. After the hit, the banker has 4. The player wins this hand with the 6 being closer to 9. Bettor 2 and 3 get paid on their bets. Bettor 1 loses their bet. Here bettor 1 has bet on the player to win, bettor 2 has bet on the player to win, and bettor 3 has bet on the banker to win. 2 cards are then dealt to each hand. The player has 4, and the banker has 0. With a 4, the player will hit. The player gets a 5 for a total of 9. With a 0, the banker will hit. After the hit, the banker has 5. The player wins this hand with the 9. Bettor 1 and 2 get paid on their bets. Bettor 3 loses their bet. For the next hand, bettor 1 has bet on the player to win, bettor 2 has bet on the banker to win, and bettor 3 has bet on the player to win. 2 cards are dealt to each hand. The player has 3 and the banker has 3. With a 3, the player will hit. The player gets a 3 for a total of 6. With a 3, the banker will hit because the player's hit was a 3. After the hit, the banker has 8. The banker wins this hand with the 8. Better 2 gets paid on their bet. Better 1 and 3 lose their bets. That wraps up How to Play Baccarat. If you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up, and find more game tutorials by subscribing to the channel Gather Together Games. Thanks for watching!